everyone, welcome back to Navajo Tea Time. In this episode, we are going to be talking about those infamous hardship checks.
So, in today's little chit chat, we are going to talk about the Navajo Nation hardship checks that are coming out. So, there's hardship checks, ARPA checks. Basically, the Navajo Nation is experiencing for the first time, really, during this time period, what it might be like if we received per cap, because we're receiving money from our government. And it's to mitigate the stressors that have resulted from the pandemic. And right now, the Navajo Nation has started printing and distributing checks, and so I wanted to ask you, have you received your check?
No, but my grandma received her old person check and then her normal Navajo citizen check.
Yay!
So she's already received both of her checks.
So the checks are kind of a big deal because they're giving out children who are 18 and below, right, $600, and for Navajo citizens who are 18 and older, they're receiving $2,000. So that money is supposed to assist in the relief, of...
Mm-hmm. And if you're 65 and older, you got an extra $300.
Yes. So people are waiting. People are anxious.
Have you received your check yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Well, we're both Lee, Lerma. They're handing them out alphabetically.
Yeah, so we'll probably get them at the same time.
And we're shopping together.
Yeah. Shopping trip. So that's something I wanted to ask about. Okay, so I have a series of questions here. One of them is, have you budgeted your check out yet? Will you address debt or will you go shopping? And then the other question is, are you anxious as you wait?
So, what I've experienced from, I guess just waiting for lump sums of money to show up from either IRS, what are they called? Returns, tax returns, or this...
or grant funds, right?
Grant funds, monies, waiting for money to come in. I don't anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's coming, but I don't put it in my budget already. I'm not like, okay, I can buy this extra thing because I know $2,000 is coming in. It's like, no, I don't have the money in my account. I've learned this the hard way because in the first year of the pandemic, we had to wait for gas. And something happened with taxes and our tax return where we didn't get our tax return until October, even though we did ours in like March.
Yeah.
Whatever happened, it took forever for us to get our tax return. So that taught me to like not count my chickens before they hatched. That was a really big wake up call. Like I can only budget the money I have in my account. And so that's what I'm doing. Like I know I have a lot. I'm a shopaholic. I love shop therapy. Okay, it makes me happy to buy material things for others, for myself,
Yeah.
And that's hard for me to just like, I had to put myself in this, I'm poor, I have no money mindset, so I can't buy anything ever. And I'm trying to keep myself in that mindset because I know this money is going to come, it's going to go, it's going to probably go to buying more propane, get a couple bills underway, and obviously, buy something fun for ourselves.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying, I'm going to save it for this month's bill.
Yeah.
Because I don't know when that check's coming in. I don't know what day I'm going to be able to drive to Flagstaff to deposit that check.
Yeah.
And so I was like, when it comes in, I'll spend it then.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend it on anything that needs to be bought right now.
Yeah.
That's how I'm thinking about it,
Yeah. I'm of the same mind too. I did make a budget though. So I'm not spending beyond my means of what I have. I'm actually being really frugal this year. I have a goal to save so much money by the end of the year, and then at the end of the year I plan to use that money for something spectacular. And so what that means is I have to be really frugal. And so I do have a family budget that's set up too that limits what we spend every month, and there is debt that we have that we're paying down. So the checks are going to assist with that. You know what I mean? It's going to assist in bringing our debt to income ratio down, which is great. But for the kids, I intend to put the majority of their money in savings accounts. So the 2 older kids have savings accounts, but the youngest one doesn't. So I want to open one up for him. Put their money in there, save it for college. And then I'm setting another portion of it from my funds aside for tuition for next year. And then the rest of it, I had the kids, I asked them, is there anything you want or you need right now? And so they were able to list a couple things that they wanted, and I told them, okay, we'll set this money aside for this. And so I don't want to be one of, I know some parents, they need to use that money to pay off, their household bills and stuff. Fortunately, my income's able to cover that. But I want my kids to be able to enjoy it too. You know what I mean? So I told them, you guys can have some of this money and spend it however you want, but a portion of it is going to go to savings. You know what I mean? So, you're going to thank me later. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. So I'm not really anxious about it. I think the thing that gives me anxiety is seeing other people be anxious about it on social media. Every single day, they're like, where's my check? Jaralyn Nez, where's my check? He'll go out in public and people will approach him and be like, where's our check? And I'm just like, oh my God. And I think that's kind of it's amusing, but it's also kind of yo, you're stressing me out here.
Yeah. So I think the question I have is why is everyone being so somehow and weird about the hardship checks? I know the pandemic, a lot of people are out of work, especially people who do roadside businesses and everything, and they need that money, but if we weren't used to getting checks regularly anyways. I don't know why. I know why, but it's also really frustrating because you see them. They said, "Hey, we're printing it out. We can only." They've told you what's taking so long, and they've said it takes so long because we can only print so much a day because we have one printer. Oh my God! And it only prints out one thing.
They have a freaking desktop printer to print hundreds of thousands of checks. They couldn't even invest in an industrial size printer, a big office printer.
Yeah,
it's a freaking desktop printer.
Okay,
it's freaking ridiculous.
Still, you know why, all right? You know what's going on. The printer only prints so much a day, and they're going alphabetical order after people who are younger, 65 and up, they got their checks, okay? Now, everyone's getting theirs in alphabetical order. You know what's happening. They're not being sketchy. They're being transparent about what's going on. They're telling people, hey, this is the process and everything. Gotta wait, And everyone's being all weird about it. And they're like, I want my checks. Where's my money at? And it's you're gonna get it. Chill.
I mean, some people are cool, but there are a lot of people that are not being cool right now. And I kind of feel at least the ones I've seen, and I'm just only speaking for the people who I've personally seen posting about this, they're the people that kind of have a welfare mentality. You know what I mean? They have this entitlement. There's an entitlement, you owe this to me, and it's yo, get a job. You know what I mean? And I know that's horrible. I know it's bad. I'm sorry. But, yeah. They're the ones I've seen, at least, they're the loudest, and they're the ones that I know don't work, and they want that money because they want to go shopping, and I'm just it just seems kind of
I mean, what would you have done if you didn't have that check coming? One thing my grandma said, she was getting really antsy and anxious about it too, and she's I wish they would have never told us we were getting these checks because now all I'm doing is waiting for the check.
Oh my gosh. And so many people are at the post offices now, too.
And she's I wish they never would have told us. I wish it would have just been a surprise because now I'm waiting for it. Because she doesn't need it. She gets her Social Security every month that covers all her bills. But she's I just want it now. I need it. I know it's coming and now I want it. And maybe that's it. It's the fact that it's coming that is just making you super antsy and anxious about it. But you guys just need to chill.
I remember when, do you remember when 45 said that he was going to issue out another stimulus check for the American people? And a lot of people were cool, we want another one. And I was because he was like saying he was gonna sign them personally, right? I'm gonna have my name on every single check. So do you remember that when the stimulus came out and they were signed by 45?
No, I'm trying to think about the thing.
Anyways,
but...
no. So I was like, I'm gonna burn mine. I was saying that to people, and they were just like, "What? Like, how could you? Like, why would you do that? You know?" And I'm just like F that guy, you know? Like, just awful. And I know that's privilege talking, but, you know, there's also principle, too, you know, that some people have, and...
I mean, it's not like it's his money he's giving to you. It's
I
just
know,
our
like,
own
why
tax
did he
money
have to-
going back to us.
Exactly. Why did he have to put his, like, be all loud about it and put his name on it? It's like, yo, this isn't coming out of your
You're just
pocket.
being petty about it, Adrian.
I know. But I'm an American, damn it. Ew, just kidding. That's my right. Just kidding.
I mean, like, I didn't see it as, like, it wasn't his money. It's not like he went into his own personal bank account and wrote everyone a check. It was just our taxpayer money coming back to us.
Yep.
Because all the money that's in the government right now that pays all the government people, that pays the president to be the president, it's all our money.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, like,
whatever. I pay my taxes.
Yep, so
and
do I.
I was fine taking the money back.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was like those little, like, you know, credit cards, they give you those little cashbacks. That's what I thought of it as.
I know.
You know, it was a cashback from the government.
I got my REI rewards yesterday, and I was so happy. I was like, yes.
Greening got his yesterday, too.
Really?
It was like $1.50.
I got over $100.
Oh, well,
I'm like, yes.
We only go there when, like, we get the stimulus check. Because we go and buy, like, water filters and backpacks and things, but we don't...
I know. I want to get backpacks for all my kids, like hiking packs, so we can go hiking for
our hiking trip.
Our hiking trip. I'm excited. Okay. Anyways, so yeah. So don't be somehow. You know, that's all we're saying. Like, I mean, yeah, you have the right to be somehow, but like, should you? No.
I mean, I don't like. I just want to like, if the check wasn't coming, what were you gonna do?
I mean, like, doesn't it kind of seem a little trashy though to just be all like,
give me my check,
like desperate and loud about it? It just seems kind of like ugly to me, at least. I'm sorry if that's you, but it's also like to all the people making the memes, like, you guys are.
They're funny, but then like people taking it super serious.
The memes are cool. They're funny. They're hilarious. People who are like making videos about it and they're funny, meant for comedy. Great. But the ones that are serious about it, it's like, yo, chill, it's okay. Like, it's gonna get to you. You don't gotta like.
It's not like he's signing them individually and writing like $2,000 to who's it? He's not. It's getting printed and it's getting sent out and there's gonna be a stamp for the signature.
And this is something that I've been having a cow about actually, is like, why can't they just do a direct deposit to those of us that have like Wells Fargo accounts? Because Wells Fargo works directly with the Navajo Nation, and I know some people don't use Wells Fargo, but for those of us that do, because we work for the nation, like, yo, just give us our direct deposit, you know what I mean?
Because then they have to get everyone's direct deposit.
They should, like, yeah, but they were asking everybody for their updated address, they were asking them for personal information. Why not just issue out a form for direct deposits? Like, not only would it be, like, less costly, and it would also not be a strain on our resources, because they did run out of envelopes, I hear, which is ridiculous. But you know what I mean? Like, printer ink is expensive, paper is expensive, envelopes, postage, all of that costs money. Like, direct deposits.
Be careful, Adrian. You're starting to make sense.
I know. Like, yo,
you're gonna
solutions.
be efficient. Shh.
Yo, don't you start that. I'm just saying, like, if you're hearing this,
you're
President
talking
Nez,
about efficiency,
future
and
leadership,
technology,
if anyone's
and the
gonna
future, and upgrading equipment, and you know what? That's not how it was done 200 years ago, Adrian. It can't be done now.
If anyone who's going to be running for Navajo Nation president or for council this year, yo, you can take this as your platform. I'm giving it to you. Let's be
hey, secretary ladies who actually order all the equipment. Order a better printer.
I know, right? Like, 3 or 4 of them. Come on, you got like hundreds of thousands of people that, like, this wouldn't be a problem if they would have like bought another printer or a big printer like most offices have. Just saying, I don't know. call me crazy, but I'm just like, really? That's how you guys are operating?
Hey, but that's progress
And
and innovation.
They hired people. They hired more people. They could have used that money to buy a bigger printer.
But then they wouldn't get jobs.
It's temporary employment. Oh my gosh. And they're probably all just like folding checks and licking stamps. It's like... Anyways, okay. Let's end it there. Let's go to the next topic.
All right,
Oh
so...
my God.
Yeah.
Now I know why y'all are stressed. I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you guys. Leave your comments below when you get your hardship checks. Think about Navajo Tea Time A. We'll have some merch available.
One thing I think people should really focus on, I guess, is like, I would like to focus more on buying local native-owned businesses.
Yes, please do. Oh, we should plug our businesses. Do yours first.
Happy Accidents Media Production. We do multimedia production with sound, digital art, and video.
Yes, they do, and they do a great job. They're fun to work with.
I'm horrible at promoting myself.
And if you want like a promo video or something for your business, reach out to Kelsey. She is a professional. As you know, she's a stickler for time management. She will get it done. She has a great team behind her. And I know this because I worked with her before professionally, and I know she does great work. For myself, I do great work too. Just kidding. No, I have a company called Yahuaca Knowledge Distribution, LLC. We do visibility consultation, research consultation, but something that a lot of people on the Navajo Nation could also benefit from is we are official Goal Zero vendors on the Navajo Nation, meaning that if you want to support a native business, you need some small-scale solar tech, you can reach out to us. We'll give you the best products in the country right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's affordable, it's durable, res-tested, grandma-approved products. So reach out to us, and we'll hook you up. Oh, we also do free solar installations within the 4 Sacred Mountains. So
yeah.
think of us.
Also, if you have your own native business, link the thing below.
Link it below.
I always like shopping native people stuff, and it's hard to find because I don't know people. So, but yeah, link your business below.
Support native businesses, buy local. What did I sign up for? I agreed to be here. That's crazy. I put myself in this situation.
You said it first.
I drove for 3 hours to be here. I put myself in this situation.
Go to Happy Accidents Buy Me a Coffee account for an exclusive hot tea video going live March 30th. Links in the descriptions below.